should be the same width as, same level as his. My shoulders shouldn't be going this way. Okay? Same thing here. Right tackle working with his tight end. Okay, Willie Rowe, probably one of the best guys that'll ever play right here. Boom. Okay, he's like Jimmy Munoz. So now I want him to push off his ankle. Push off the inside of his foot. If he's on his toe, run off the inside of your toes. Okay? Same thing here. Left guard working with a backside guard. Left tackle working with a backside guard. Boom. Step, zone step, second step up into his shoe, and then run. That third step's a power step up the field. Okay? Same thing on the right side. Okay? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking second step's got to get to his shoe, whole foot on the ground. This is pretty good. This guy's a free agent. Anybody need a guy? He's a free agent right there. He's out in the street. Now look, third step, you got to get up the field. Boom, up the field, bang. All right, now here's the medicine ball punch where we're punching the ball on the line. We're right here. This guy here. This is a 50-pound medicine ball. We call it Dave Butts for those old guys. All right, he's on a bench about 6 inches off the ground. He throws the ball to the coach, and all I want him to do is just jam. Have a little bend in his elbow, and what he's striking it is his chin's to his chest and his shoulders are back. That's the way he wants to just jam a guy. He doesn't want to over-punch. He doesn't want, and you do 3 sets of 15. 3 sets, and he's there for spots. He's there for a spot. Okay? That's just a drill you can do in the off season. Now, same thing. Now, we're down here. Now the ball, he's throwing the ball at him. Here's my set. Whole foot on the ground, 90 degrees in my knees. Ankle preceding the knee. This is all stuff Jimmy talked to you guys about 15 years ago. I just put it in a medicine ball and threw the ball at him, and when he jams it, he's going to jam it just like we want him to jam a defensive lineman. That's the width of his chest. That medicine ball is about a 15-pound ball, 20-pound ball. And what I'm looking for is this. I go into a bar and I just sit on the stool. I want a guy right up here. Jackie, come on over here, please. Okay, I want this guy to get a feeling, and Jimmy told me this a long time ago. He used to call me up on the phone. He says, get out of your chair, get in a right-handed stance. He used to talk me through this. He says, okay, I want you to put and kick your foot here. All right, I want you to right-handed stance, Jackie. All right? Now, you got a 3 technique outside. I want you to just pass set on the 3 technique right there. Boom. Okay, now what I want Jackie to do is, you're in a bar room right now, all right? And there's a bar stool. You're sitting on my left cheek. Okay, your left cheek is loaded up right there. That's the feeling. You got no weight out here. Now, if you have to kick and slide, all right, you keep all that weight right in there. Okay? That's what I'm telling him to feel after he jams. Okay, go ahead, do it again. Do it again. All right. Now, if he kicks and he go ahead, pass that. Just sit. If he's on his heels, then he has no weight. He's lost his ankles and his knees. So I just try to tell him, and I do it myself because Jimmy showed me to do it. You can say it right there, Jimmy. You get and you try it yourself to explain it. Joe's played, okay? He knows all about that. He can explain what has happened to him. But unless you get and you put yourself in this position, when you're in your stance, you load up your right cheek if you're going to take a kick step. If I'm going to take a bucket step, you load up your right cheek. If I'm stepping with this foot, I better load up my left cheek so I can drop step. So my mental weight goes to either side depending on what foot I'm going to step on. So when you jam, you freeze, and I'm looking for 90 degrees, and if I had a bar stool right here and I pulled it out from under him, that's what it should look like. Here's another one, right here. Whole foot on the ground, boom. No, he gets his toe on the ground. He's going to have a balance problem. You can see how he shakes back on the jam. Now here's a guy, watch this. Boom. Oh shit. They didn't throw the ball. Look at how his heels go up. He's got real problems. His ankle ain't going in front of his knee. So there he is. He's off balance. He can't even stand up, and nobody's even come at him. This guy's got a problem. All right? Now, here's a drill that I do with pads. I do it with pads. This guy's in a 3-point stance, and I have him drive block. And what I'm telling the guy to do is this, basically, Jackie, right here, please. When you get a guy who's got his hands outside, you're bull rushing. Okay, he's beating me, and I'm, oh fuck, what do I do? Well, Howard Mudd says, well, you squat and throw your legs up. Okay? Well, if you can't do that, you've got to get your hand, one of those hands got to get back inside. If you try to do both of them, he keeps on pulling you back. So this hand switches, I got to get one inside. Come on, push. Right here, and then here. Get the second hand in. Now, what this is to incorporate is, I want a drive block. I'm going to push on my insteps like this, and I'm going to power step. When I say switch, Jackie's going to switch his hands. Go ahead. Inside of me. Go ahead. Here. Now he has to sink his ass down to drive me. We just say switch, switch, one hand at a time. All right? Now, okay? Now watch what happens. But unless you do it yourself, you can't explain it to the guy. All right? Here it is. You tell him to drive block him as fast as you can. He's pushing off the inside. Now, his knees have got to be in front of his toes. If he's straight-legged up and down, it ain't worth a shit. Okay, now watch. Drive, 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 switch. Watch. One hand, boom. His chin's got to get underneath the other guy's chin. He's too high. Get that hip, arch in the back, switch. One hand at a time. Boom, boom. Watch him roll the hips. Boom. Switch. And if the guy's out of shape, do it about 15 times just to piss him off. All right? There. That's one of the things we do. Now that incorporates drive block. It also incorporates your hands. And the best blocker I ever had weighed about 260, and that was Hilgenberg, and because he had better hands than anybody I ever coached. And the other guy I got is Glover. All right? Now, the other drill that we talk about, I get them on a line, and we start off like the Rockettes. What we're saying here is everybody's going to pass that. We're thinking 90 degrees in the knees. I got a 3 technique, a 5 technique, or a shaded tilted nose guard. I said here they have to set on me. Their aiming point has got to be right across the line, no more. Get the foot in the ground, and there's the 90 degrees in the knees. There's the bar stool. Get your shoulders back, hands ready to jam. Ray Roberts now, he likes the stutter step. So if he has to take a balance step, that's fine. But I don't want him to lose his angle. This guy's too straight up and down. This guy's perfect. Okay, you'll see it again. You do 3 sets and then you have him kick and slide. Boom. If he wants a balance step, go ahead. But what I'm telling Ray is that foot's got to come back. That foot's got to come back. Now here's the 3rd step. You kick,